Hello, it's Miss Rosie, and this is the second grammar lecture. This grammar lecture is about the simple tenses of verbs. What is a verb? Okay, verbs are words that show action. So, some examples of verbs can be sing, dance, eat, play, give, take, cook, and sleep. Those are verbs. Now, what are simple tenses? Simple tenses can be used for many things, but I don't want you to worry about that. Just know that in the beginning, simple tenses show the time of the action. So, for example, the present simple tense shows an action in the present, then, now. Past simple tense shows an action in the past, so before. Future simple tense shows an action in the future, so not yet, in the future. Okay, so how does that look? When you are writing the verbs, each tense changes the look. These are all the simple tenses. Here I'm using the verb talk. So, in the present simple tense, I talk, you talk, he, she, it talks, we talk, you all talk, and they talk. The past simple, I talked, you talked, he, she, and it talked, we talked, you all talked, they talked. In the future simple, I will talk, you will talk, he, she, it will talk, we will talk, you all will talk, they will talk. Now, if you have not seen the video before, you should see that grammar lecture on pronouns. But I will continue now. How do we write these? How can we understand how to write these verbs? Let's break it down. So for the present tense, you need to conjugate the infinitive. For the past simple tense, add ed to the infinitive. And for the future simple tense, it's will plus the infinitive. Okay, so what is the infinitive? The infinitive is the base form of any verb. Okay, so this is the verb that you will find in the dictionary. It is the starting place for any verb. So, cook, walk, talk, see, give, those are all base forms, infinitive forms. So, if you want to make a sentence, you have to change the verb. You have to conjugate the verb according to the subject and the time. So the subject can be a first person subject like I or we, second person like you or you all, or third person like he, she, it, or they. And your times are the present, past, and the future. So you have to think, what is the subject and what is the time? Because that will change how the verb looks. Okay, let's look at this again. In the present, you conjugate the infinitive. Okay, see now. For the present simple, when you are conjugating, it is only the third person singular that you must change. Okay, so first person singular, I talk. Second person singular, you talk. Third person singular, he talks, she talks, it talks. You have to add that S on the end, talks. Then first person plural, we talk. Second person plural, you all talk. Third person plural, they talk. Okay? It's just that third person singular, you have to watch it. It will change. Okay, one more thing to know. Sometimes if you have a verb that ends in a ch sound, or there are some other ones like this, some forms need an es. So just see when you're reading something, sometimes you need the es. Like, she teaches. Okay, now let's look at the past simple. For the past simple, you add ed to the infinitive. Okay? That means I talked, you talked, he talked, she talked, it talked, we talked, you all talked, they talked. All are the same. It's good because in the past, they all are the same form. For the past simple, you don't have to worry about any changes. There are no changes there. But there's one thing that you must know. For the past simple, some verbs are irregular, okay? There are irregular forms of past simple for some verbs. They do not have an ed ending, but I don't want to talk about those today. We will talk about those another time. These are the regular forms. They have an ed. Okay, what about the future? The future simple form is will plus infinitive. So you can see that I will talk, you will talk, he will talk, she will talk, it will talk, we will talk, you all will talk, they will talk. Okay? So this is like if it's tomorrow, right? I will talk tomorrow. In the past simple, like I talked yesterday. For the present simple, I talk now. Okay, these are all the simple tenses for the verbs. If you want to make these forms, you just use the infinitive. That is all you need. So we go back. Some examples like here, cook, walk, talk, see, give. If you want to make these into a sentence, you have to think about the subject and the time. So in the present, you can say, I cook. But if it's he, you need he cooks, right? In the past, I cooked, you cooked, he, she, it cooked, we cooked, you all cooked, they cooked. In the future, we'll cook. I will cook. We will cook. Just like that. Follow these rules. Now, if you find the infinitives, you just have to follow these patterns. Okay? Add the S on this third person singular form. For the past simple, add the ed. It will not work for every verb because some are irregular. But for the future simple, always just add that will. Will talk, will cook, will dance. It's simple. Okay, my name is Miss Josie, and this has been another grammar lecture. So I will see you again next time.